Welcome and thank you for listening to the DFRI Podcast. Your ongoing support help us to continue promoting great employee relations in the workplace. Visit DFRIHR.com/free trial and allow us to answer your questions free for 30 days. Welcome to this episode of the DFRI Podcast. And today the question we're answering is, how often should performance reviews occur? So as stated before, there is no legal requirements on how often you have to conduct performance reviews, or even if you have to do them at all. My personal recommendation is that they're done twice a year. That way you give your employees a chance to improve and of course take further actions if the improvement does not occur. So that being said, it's good to use an evaluation schedule that fits with the goals of your organization. So some employers have one set due date for all evaluations, with the discussions conducted up to 8 weeks before the deadline. This universal date makes record keeping and tracking very easy, and if tied to compensation, then it can facilitate budgeting. At the same time, it also provides a set time frame for managers to concentrate on the process and allows them to easily compare different members of their teams. So a single review date can, however, create a logistical nightmare for larger departments or managers with a large number of employees. So it all depends on what is going on in your particular department or organization. You may also find that it's more realistic to set up more than one review date during the calendar year. So think about assigning different review dates for hourly and salaried employees, or dividing employees based on factors such as hire date, last promotion, or their location. And again, this will vary greatly depending on the size of the organization. Spreading the review dates can also help alleviate time pressure, but it will increase record keeping and tracking requirements. So this is also good to keep in mind, whichever route you choose to go. But I've found some businesses perform evaluations on or about the worker's employment anniversary date. So the anniversary date system, it allows managers to review performance over consistent 1-year increments, but it can be time consuming to track due dates and collect documentation. But overall, once you choose an appropriate review date, it's important to devise tracking procedures that will ensure that appraisals take place as planned. And of course, nowadays we have hundreds of systems out there that can track due dates automatically and generate reminders. So special softwares with or without performance management tools can help track the process. So it's good to invest in them and see which one would work best for your particular need. And I would also suggest to strictly focus on your stated timetables Even an outstanding performance review can dampen the morale of an employee if it's conducted 6 months after the due date. So please keep that in mind. If you fail to provide negative reviews in a timely manner, you may risk legal liability should you decide to terminate an employee and he argues that he was never. With the same token, if you fail to provide negative reviews in a timely manner, you may risk legal liability should you decide to terminate an employee and he or she argues that he was never notified of the shortcomings or given a chance to improve. So, of course, again, timing is very important. Consider a timing that you can stick to. And as far as how often should the reviews take place, it will all depend on the size of your organization. And when possible, I always recommend every 6 months, especially in instances where the review time is the only time that performance is communicated with the
Amazon bestsellers, The Development Alternative, and The Line Manager are now available for corporate discount on bulk orders. To get your copies now, call 877-803-3486.
employees.